You see, I am trying for movie and I am starting from music, okay? You see, I played cello, whatever you give a name, okay? I don't know how good I played, but I tried my best, okay? So understand this better. And this is a movie. This is a movie. Title of the movie is Minority Ambition. Title of the movie is Minority Ambition. Movie. And actors, characters, you may say Bernard Sanders, US Senator from Vermont, Newton Gingrich, our author plus past House Speaker of Capitol Hill, very respected man indeed in the past and in the present too, and Utham Paul. I am the Utham Paul, author, actor, director, producer, musician. Author, actor, director, producer, musician, Utham Paul, I am also trying for Federal Reserve Chairman. So understand this better, okay? And this is a movie. This is a movie, so I am making movie. And because I am in a stick, I have to do multiple things at a time. Because I am in this stick now. I am in this stick now, so I have to do multiple things at a time. Or if I am appointed Federal Reserve Chairman, I'll be settled on that. I'll be settled on that. That will be my at least 4 years commitment. That will be my at least 4 years commitment. Okay? Yeah, Newton Gingrich. Who is Newton Gingrich? Newt Gingrich. We also say him Newt Gingrich. Who is he? He is a big man of the Capitol Hill. He is a big man of the Capitol Hill. He wrote this big a book. He wrote this big a book, and he did his best to save America, to help America. He did his best to help America. And he was a Clinton's, and he sought his fortune during Clinton's and first Bush time, during Bill Clinton's time. So that is long ago, okay? So understand this better. He is a big man of the Capitol Hill. He established Capitol Hill, we can say that. He established Capitol Hill, we can say that. He was the House Speaker then. He is the Newt Gingrich. And to save America, he wrote many books indeed. He helped understand the concepts, and he wrote many books. This is only one of the book, okay? He wrote a nation like no other. He wrote Winning the Future. He also wrote Winning the Future. So understand this better. His books are these. This is Newt Gingrich. Okay? And this is Newt Gingrich. American big man. You can say him at current time. And this is Newt Gingrich. American big man. And this is Newt Gingrich. American big man. But he gave lot of concept to us. He helped a lot to understand us. He was a Fox News contributor. He has the media in his power, in his hand, in his voice. So he did a lot to America. He helped a lot to America. Okay, he is a Newt Gingrich, former House Speaker of America. Okay, and you see how to celebrate him. This is best I am doing. How to celebrate him? This is best I am doing for him. Okay, and I read his books. I buy his books. I read his books too. I buy his books. I read his books, and I have a mission like him too. But I am getting late. So can I say that? Maybe not. In this stick, at least in this stick, I am not successful like him. I cannot say that. I am not successful like him. But I appreciate him a lot. I respect him a lot. So, you see, who are the character in the movie? Bernard Sanders, U.S. Senator from Vermont, Newt Gingrich, and Utham Paul. Actor, director, producer, Utham Paul. Okay? And music also by Utham Paul. Okay, and Newton Gingrich expressed, I think, he liked Capitol Hill very much. He liked Capitol Hill very much, but he became strong with Bill Clinton too. He became strong with Bill Clinton too, President Bill Clinton. So that was the 90s stories, 1990s story. Okay, better than White House. So Newt Gingrich, House Speaker Newt Gingrich, liked Capitol Hill better than White House. No, he ran for president. He ran for president, but yes, he established the rule in Capitol Hill, and he wanted to serve there. He wanted to serve there, and he became the House Speaker House Speaker and Congressman of North Carolina. He became House Speaker. He got confused on try or not to try for the White House. Try or not to try for the White House when there is equal balance of the government. When there is equal balance of the government, you want to establish that. So try or not to try for the White House. He got confused. We respect him. I mean, he blessed America. He blessed America, the Capitol Hill. He blessed America, the Capitol Hill. We can say that. And other leaders are there. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer are there. They came later. Okay. And you see, we respect Newt Gingrich for many years to come, and let us appreciate more centuries and centuries to come. Thank you for your books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have not written those many books. I have written one very big book. I have not written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. I have not written that many books. Okay? And you are in my library. Newt Gingrich, I buy your books, and you are in my library. Okay, understand this better. And you see, U.S. Senator Bernard Sender, U.S. Senator from Vermont, Bernard Sender. U.S. Senator from Vermont, Bernard Sender. This is this man. Okay? And we respect him a lot. He tried for White House too. And you see, he ran from the Democratic ticket. And you see, this is his things. I think I respect them, all of them. This is his family gathering. Okay, so understand this better. Bernie Sanders is the U.S. Senator from Vermont. U.S. Senator from Vermont, that became his second choice, not first choice. He still ran for the White House. So he is a big man. He tried for number 1 and settled for number 2 seat. He tried for number 1 and settled for number 1. Number 2, settled for number 2 because he didn't win the election. So we respect him a lot, but yes, he didn't become the American president. He is the U.S. Senator from Vermont in 2025 too. He is the U.S. Senator from Vermont in 2025. Okay? And New York City man went to Vermont. I don't know. You see, to accept U.S. senator seat. New York City man went to Vermont to accept U.S. senator seat. Don't count like that. He said he was a mayor of Vermont too. He said he was a mayor of Vermont too. So whatever he achieved, yeah, he achieved minorities' ambition. He achieved minorities' ambition. Yes, you can say that. He is a majority guy. Yeah, he is a majority guy, but he achieved minority ambition. Can you say that to Newt Gingrich too? He achieved minority ambition. Minority ambition. Okay, to win in the Capitol Hill, equal branch of government, is that minority ambition? Is that minority ambition? So understand this bit better. Understand this better. Okay, equal branch of government is there. So is it minority ambition or not? Ran for White House. Popularized the socialist theme. U.S. Senator from Vermont popularized the socialist theme. He popularized the socialist theme, and you see, by nature of service, he acted like socialist. He was not socialist. Yeah, we cannot guess any U.S. senators or congressman is so in the rank of socialist. We cannot guess like that. We cannot do that mistake. We cannot do that mistake when they spend their life in capitalist economy of America. When they spend their life capitalist economy of America, we cannot say them, we cannot blame them as socialist. But they act like socialist too. And Vermont, yeah, one of the actor who acted like socialist is U.S. Senator from Vermont, Bernie Sanders. U.S. Senator from Vermont, Bernie Sanders. So he almost won the White House. He almost won the White House. So you see, what is his legacy? What is his legacy? How do you compare him with Joe Biden? How do you compare him with Joe Biden? He is tall. He is tall. He is firm, and he is. Although he is socialist, he stayed in U.S. Senate, and he appreciated U.S. Senate a lot. So we respect him to U.S. Senator from Vermont, then Joe Biden. We don't respect Joe Biden at all. We don't respect that. We respect to U.S. Senator from Vermont, Bernie Sanders. Okay, he almost won the White House. He almost won the White House. It is the past now, but it is the American history. It is the past now, but it is the American history. So we appreciate you whatever you achieved. Bernie Sanders, U.S. Senator from Vermont, we appreciate you whatever you achieved from your seat, from whatever you achieved in your life. Okay, so it is almost like you won the White House, but and understand this better. Understand this better. It is almost sure. It is almost sure. No U.S. Senator from Vermont or New Hampshire wins the American presidency. No U.S. Senator from Vermont or New Hampshire wins the American presidency. And Joe Biden acted like he won from the Delaware. Joe Biden acted like you won from the Delaware. Nobody accepts that. He counted the votes. They rigged the election. There was election rigging. Bill Gates, these Google teams, they oppress, suppress, and they inflate the elections. They inflate the elections. So past experience, past few years have been like that. I ran for Congress, my election was rigged. I ran for Congress, my election was rigged. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Okay? And I didn't accept that. I don't want to try for that. Too much. I don't want to make too much loud noise for election fraud in America, but there was election rigging. There was election rigging. That is a fact. That is a fact. We cannot ignore it. We cannot inflate it. We don't want to inflate it because America is still the good example of democracy. Because America is still the good example of democracy, we want to help America. We don't want to inflate that election rigging. We expected that will come down. Within very short time, that will be eliminated. We thought of that, but that is not eliminated as of 2025. As of 2025, you see, President Donald Trump, he was rigged in New York. He was rigged in New York. You see, Ohio governor went to New York City to fight with him. We didn't like that, but that happened. That happened in America. And you see, these powerful men, they thought if they oppress and suppress President Trump, they thought they are winning. They thought up in that line. But I sincerely think President won that election too. But you see, he didn't. He thought up it is it is all right if he not in the White House. So he thought up in that line. So you see, understand this better. The U.S. Senator from Vermont does not win American president's election. U.S. Senator from Vermont does not win American president's election. There are efforts in the past. But you see, how do you count that? It depends upon. Okay, let us respect. Whoever tried for White House, let us respect them all. Whoever tried for White House, but U.S. Senator from Vermont or U.S. Governor from Vermont doesn't win presidential election. Understand this better. If you have political man, understand this better, okay? And you see, Utham Paul, I wrote this big book to try for Federal Reserve Chairman. I wrote this big book to try for Federal Reserve Chairman in cell phone's time. In cell phone's time. Okay, understand this better. In cell phone's time. Cell phones clicks very fast, and this is a very rigorous report. This is a very rigorous report, and almost 900 pages I wrote. So you see, and this president doesn't read the first page. This president is not reading the first page. First page. This president is not reading the first page. So where we are, where we authors and publishers are we with this president, where authors are, and where with this president, where authors are with this president. But understand this, president also wrote many books. President also wrote many books. Maybe that is the reason he neglected authors. But understand this better. All books are not same. All books are not same. And this is a good book, very good book. It is a very good book than what you wrote. Mr. President Donald Trump, understand this better. This is book I wrote to try for Federal Reserve Chairman, and that is a rigorous job. That is a rigorous job, and I am trying to help you in a very legible way. I am trying to help you in a very legible way. Okay? In service of American people, lean forward is the title. Ask me when the Federal Reserve and Washington do not have clue about economy, and Utam Paul is the author. Utam Paul is the author. So understand this better. Government is shutting down for very long time. The flight cancellations we see that we didn't want to see, and more than 5,000 flight cancellations. You are tolerating that, and you are tolerating government shutdown for more than 40 days, and you don't know to appoint Federal Reserve Chairman after 10 months of your inauguration. Is that logical? Are you helping yourself? Mr. President, are you helping yourself? Are you helping yourself? Federal Reserve Chairman helps the President. Federal Reserve Chairman helps the President. He uses two tools. Mainly he uses two tools. Yeah, he has broader scope, but he focuses on two tools. Maximizing employment, that helps you to win the election, and he tries to control the inflation. That helps you to win the election. Okay, so Federal Reserve Chairman is, you understand better, he is a helper to you win the election. He directly or indirectly, even if he doesn't want, he helps you. Even if he doesn't want, he helps you. So understand Federal Reserve Chairman role. Are you understanding that? When you are not appointing Federal Reserve Chairman for more than 10 months, are you understanding that? You say, be serious, okay? Be serious. We are in the Christmas time. I am waiting for the Federal Reserve Chairman job as a Federal Reserve Chairman. I am waiting for the Federal Reserve Chairman job in this November 2025. Okay? And what to do? I should say I am late. In that sense, should I say it was bad luck? Luck or bad luck? I am not appointed for Federal Reserve Chairman even in this date of November 2025. In this date of November 2025, I am not Federal Reserve Chairman. I wrote this big book almost 10 years ago. Why Washington DC does not understand that? Why Washington DC does not understand? Forget about the book. This first page. Why Washington DC does not understand first page of the book, In Service of American People. Lean Forward is the title. Ask me when the Federal Reserve and Washington do not have clue about economy. And Utam Paul is the author. Isn't that sufficient? At least to grasp something, to grasp in glimpse, isn't that sufficient? You see, so understand, okay? Understand better. You see, America is grabbing the power in 2025 too. America is grabbing the power by using the Constitution. So America is a very conservative country. And Capitol Hill does best, at least if it amends the Constitution after 250 years. And make all whites eligible to run for president. Make all whites eligible to run for president. They may be from Europe, they may be from Australia. So why do you mind that? They cannot do that. It is not easy. President Trump campaign on aeroplane. President Trump campaign in aeroplane. So it is not easy job. It is not easy job. Yes, you see, I'm also thinking I know this is Hamilton time for president. I know this is Hamilton time for president. And I also know if I become president, government shutdown doesn't happen, flight cancellations do not happen. So I also know that. But I am in this stick. I don't want to commit too much. I am still trying for Federal Reserve Chairman. Okay? So, you see, this big book is written by retirees. Not by the applicant or, you see, candidate. Not by the candidate. You see, I knew it, I wrote it. Because I can write it. And why this president does not like books? He himself wrote many books. His family has written many books. About 10 books I have. About 10 books of his family members I have in my library. Trump Jr. wrote, Trump's daughter also wrote book, Ivanka wrote, they are the writer. Author too. And you see, President helped many concepts out of the deal. I appreciate that book a lot. But he is not appointing me as a Federal Reserve Chairman. Why he undermines me? I don't know that. Why he undermined me after writing this big book. And this very cover page itself is very legible, very understandable. When he could not do his duty, I could be his help. When he could not do his duty and government shutdown happened for more than 40 days, and you see flight cancellations of more than 5,000 in more than 40 airports. You see, nobody likes that. Nobody likes when we don't find American Airlines in the CNBC chart. Nobody likes that. You see, we don't like when American Airlines is not in CNBC chart. What to do? We are not rich. We are poor people. This is Hamilton time for president. I know that well. And I don't know. I'm still trying for Federal Reserve Chairman. I may run for White House. But at this time, I can commit this much. If I run for White House and win the election, you will not see government shutdown and you will not see flight cancellations. That much I can commit today. But I am still waiting to win the ticket. And better than that, I am trying for Federal Reserve Chairman. So I am settled man in Federal Reserve Chairman. I am not trying. You see, I know Newt Gingrich a lot. I also knew Bernie Sanders. These are all minority. You see, ambition. These are all minority ambitions. So I also think maybe my luck may be like that too. It may be minority ambition, but I look like majority. Is it minority ambition or is it majority ambition? So you see, understand this better. Only retirees like Retirees write this big book. Retirees of Federal Reserve Board, Federal Reserve Chairman, you see, Treasury Secretary, they write this big book. This big book in economy, American economy and Wall Street. This big book in American economy and Wall Street, only retirees write. I wrote this big book to try for Federal Reserve Chairman. I wrote this big book to try for Federal Reserve Chairman. So understand this better, okay? I respect this man, this president. I respect President Donald Trump. But it is one-sided respect. He doesn't respect me. He doesn't respect me at all. At all. He has this book. He has this book. But he doesn't respect me. He doesn't respect me. So understand this better, okay? Is it because he has a plan? Is it because he has a plan? Is that the reason? So understand, you are an old man too. You are an old man too, you will be wise. If you appoint me as a Federal Reserve Chairman, you will be wise, you will contribute a lot to America if you appoint me as a Federal Reserve Chairman. There are no better candidates in Washington DC. There are no better candidates in New York City. So understand this better. Understand me. Try to understand me. Don't undermine me. Don't undermine me, Mr. President. Don't undermine me. Try to understand me, okay? So I often think this president is not helping himself. This president is not helping himself. What to do? You see, noise polluters, and he's paying for the healthcare fraud. He's paying for the healthcare fraud of blacks. Obama is paying to Obama today too. That is why government shutdown happened. That is why government shutdown happened. And you see, he doesn't see the tidal basin. Is he fulfilling his executive duty? He doesn't see tidal basin. He doesn't see encroachment in Washington DC. Is he fulfilling executive duty? Is he fulfilling executive duty? This President Donald Trump. Okay, understand this better. We cannot expect that with Democrats. We cannot expect that with Democrats. But where to expect? Who to expect? Expect Trump. It is President Trump. It is President Trump. And we thought he will make America like Manhattan. We thought he will make America like Manhattan, but he is not making that. He is not making that today too. So understand this better. Okay, you see, tidal basin, Pentagon ignores. You see, Pentagon ignores tidal basin, White House ignores tidal basin, and Capitol Hill ignores tidal basin. You see, Pentagon ignores encroachment in Washington DC, White House ignores encroachment in Washington DC, and Capitol Hill ignores encroachment in Washington DC. How can we live that way? How can we be a better country, better nation? How America can be a better nation without helping itself? Without helping itself? How America can lead itself without helping itself? You see, it was 88, that man was President Reagan. He established America in America itself. He established America in Europe. He established America in, you see, Asia, Russia, wherever he tried his best to do good to America, to establish America. We see we are passing 250 years long and we are grabbing the Constitution. We are grabbing the Constitution and we are not letting any white to run for president if he comes from Australia, New Zealand, or Europe. After all, Americans are the voters. After all, Americans are the voters. Are we doing justice to ourselves? Is America doing justice to itself? Is America helping to itself? Is America helping to itself? Capitol Hill is not arguing that. Capitol Hill, US senators, US congressmen, they are not arguing that. In 2025, after 250 years, they are not arguing that. And you see, with this much of infrastructure, I don't know, they have some slogans, but what to do? You see, poor man, what can do if that comes first? And this is also a Hamilton time for president. And I often say to myself, do I look presidential today? I often see myself in the mirror. Do I look presidential today? I look in mirror and I decide, and I don't have money, so I slow down. That is the fate of poor men in America. But you see, if this President Donald Trump cannot help America, by compulsion, I may have to run for White House. By compulsion, I don't want to run for president. I should say I have settled for Federal Reserve Chairman. If this also doesn't come, you say I may run for White House. Okay, I may be happy if UN Secretary General position comes first. I may be happy with that. If UN Secretary General I am appointed, I may be happy on that. By compulsion, I may run for White House. Okay? And I don't want to lose. If I run for White House, I don't want to lose. I want to win. Campaigning in bus, in plane's time, President Trump already campaigned aeroplane. So should I campaign in bus again? Can I hire planes? I am a poor man. So I am settled for Federal Reserve Chairman. So why these wise men in Washington DC do not understand that? Do not understand that? And they gave the power by using Constitution. Is that the way democracy should work? Shall we be a great nation in a global platform by doing that? Shall we be a great nation in the world by doing that? You see, we are still the leader in the world. But in President Reagan's time, we were only the leader. Now you count America, Russia, Western Europe, China, you count Australia, New Zealand, France. So you see, we don't want to compete like that. We still want to see the days of President Reagan. We still want to see the days of President Reagan ahead, but I am not the President Reagan. I am not the President Reagan. And you see, Gavin Newsom, Governor Gavin Newsom, he mimics like President Reagan, and he is eloquent too. He is very eloquent, and if he wins, he may win the White House. He may win the White House. We don't know that yet. He is interested or not, so he may win the White House sooner or later. Okay, and you see, I may be a helper to Gavin Newsom. Just I may be a helper to Gavin Newsom. I don't know. I don't want to compete with him. I don't want to compete with him. I want to let him do his job better. I want to help him. Okay, and you see, although I feel I am myself more Republican than Democratic, I feel myself I am more Republican than Democratic. I may help Gavin Newsom. Okay, understand this better. And you see, I'll play music. If you can wait for me, I'll play music too. Okay, don't mind. Okay, so you see, I'm in this stick. I have to do multiple things at a time. I'm trying for Federal Reserve Chairman, as well as I'm playing music also. Because I can do that. I have the skill. I have the machines. What to do? I have the skill. I have the machines. I can do. You cannot do. You may be able to do. You are a great man. Okay. But help everybody. Try to help everybody by amending the Constitution. Don't grab the power in Constitution. Where? Article 2, paragraph 5. So at least try to amend that. That is a big job. There are many amendments that should come in the Constitution. I know that. If I am in the Capitol Hill, I can propose many amendments, multiple amendments, not only this. But I don't know whether I'll go to Capitol Hill or not. Because, you see, this is AI time. And they are doing multiple things. They think they are the powerful. AI people are powerful. But understand this better. When intelligence becomes artificial, it is not intelligence at all. When intelligence becomes artificial, it is not intelligence at all. So understand this better. They are AI powerful people. They say, at least I listen the noise. You see, this is not medical thing. I listen the noise and I don't like those. I don't know those. What those noise are, there should be at least 1% accuracy. And I don't see that 0.1% accuracy in my noise that come in my noise. I don't like that. That should not be American healthcare. So this president shut down the government by paying that. Too. That is one of the things. This president shut down the government, canceled the flights by paying that fraud. Cost of that fraud for more than 40 days. So what to do? You see, he is not still calling. I don't know if he called for stopping that or not. I don't know. He called his Secretary of Health to stop that or not. I don't know if he called Secretary of Health to stop that or not. I don't know he called at least stop advice to stop by somebody else, not by himself. White House should not call these AI entrepreneurs. White House should not call AI entrepreneurs. These stupid AI people, they think themselves as big men. They think themselves as big men, but they are street men. They are the man in the street, on the street. They are the man on the street. They are most stupid men in America, but powerful stupids. They are powerful stupids. So understand this better, okay? America is suffering a lot in this power. America is suffering a lot in this power. You see, misuse. Election is rigged. People are rigged. People are rigged. Elections are rigged. And you see, and capital is not doing what it needs to do. It is not stopping the fraud. Capitol Hill is not stopping the fraud. Capitol Hill is not stopping the fraud. Okay, so understand this better. And this 250 years long power gap, 250 years long power gap, by the help of Constitution, are we in 1776? Is America is still in 1776? Why it waited this long to enable whites to run for White House? Why it waited this long to enable whites to run for White House? Where is the justice? Where is the justice? There. Where is the justice? Are you doing justice? Is there justice in America? Can you say America has some judicial thing? I know there is a judiciary committee in US Senate. I know there is a judiciary committee in US Senate. What is that doing? What is that doing? Why they don't appoint, they don't amend the Constitution? Why they hold that power? Why they don't amend the Constitution to enable any whites to run for American president? To enable any whites to run for American president, no matter they may be from Russia, they may be from Eastern Europe, they may be from Western Europe, they may be from Asia, etc. Of course not from Africa, of course not from Caribbean, of course not from Africa, of course not from Caribbean, but at least they should enable those siblings, those brothers and sisters to compete with us. That is the healthy environment. That is how America can do better. That is how America can do better. After all, America is a capitalist nation. After all, America is a capitalist nation. And you see, understand this better, okay? Understand this better. And you see, I am saying what I should not say to. I am saying that, I know that well. So if you don't like me, don't become angry with me. If you don't like me, don't become angry with me. Okay, don't become angry with me. I am a soft man, okay? I am a soft man. Soft Republican, you can say. I am a soft Republican, okay? So, where you can amend the Constitution, Article 2, Paragraph 5. Where you can amend the Constitution, Article 2, Paragraph 5. So 250 years is very long time. 250 years is very long time, and we are celebrating 250 years anniversary in coming days and weeks ahead. So understand this better, okay? And do I look presidential today? Do I look presidential today? Do I think many times that although I may be able to speak, I may do all right in speech or in debate. I may do all right. But do I look presidential today? Can I open the shutdown government? If government shuts down, can I open if flight cancellations? Can I stop the flight cancellations? I want to commit to you today. I want to commit to you today. I can stop that. I can stop flight cancellations plus government shutdown. I'll be serious on that. Okay? So understand this better. Okay? He's a great man. I respect him a lot. Great man of the Capitol Hill. Yeah, we are lucky. We got Mike Johnson this time. We are lucky. We got Speaker Mike Johnson this time. But he is a great man of Capitol Hill. He established the Capitol Hill. So understand this better. And yeah, he is the U.S. Senator from Vermont. He tried for president. He didn't win, but he did his best. Okay, so we respect all of them. So with little more push, I may win the White House. I may win the White House. But I am settled for Federal Reserve Chairman. As of today, I am settled for Federal Reserve Chairman. I think I should play music at this time. I think you are bored, so I want to help you a little bit. Okay, I will try to play music, okay? Please don't mind. I'll take some time, okay? Please don't mind, okay? It is not easy for me. I am in a stick, and so please don't mind, okay? So let me see my setup. I'm all right. So I'll not take very long time. I'll try my best, okay? Yeah, please don't mind, okay? I'm coming back. Please don't mind, okay? If I take more time, if I take more time, please don't mind because I'm in the stick, okay? And you see, sometimes it takes